I'm a little jumpy. So today I'm going to show you how you're going to get an airbrush kind of makeup look without an airbrush machine. So today we're using the Airflash foundation by Dior. This is a spray foundation, so it looks like this. It's kind of like in a spray can kind of a thing. I'm telling you, I've had my face airbrushed so many times, and it is exactly like this, even down to the cold feeling. Like, it's great. I love this stuff. So it was kind of nice because I was almost thinking about getting an airbrush machine, and then I was like, wait, will I actually do this myself? No, probably not. So it's kind of nice. So yes, this is an expensive foundation, but if you are looking for that airbrush look and you're like me and you're not going to buy an airbrush machine, I mean, hello, who has time for that? So if you're like me in that sense, then this is a cheaper alternative, but don't get me wrong, this is Dior, so you're going to pay some money for this. That's why this took me so long to buy this foundation. I've wanted it for so long, but I was like, do I want to spend that kind of money on a foundation that I'm not quite sure even how to use it? Like, it's a spray, it's different, so it's not the mainstream like pump out liquid foundation where I can kind of justify the price because I know I'll use it. This one, it took me a long time to get, but then finally I had a gift card to Sephora and I decided, it's kind of like Monopoly money. So a family member got me a gift card and I decided to get this with it and I love it. I have the color Sand and it's a little light for me, but I'm making it work because the shade after Sand was too yellow on me. So I just make it up with bronzer and it's fine. So it's not too light where it's like, whoa. So if you want to see how I use this, then just keep watching. So lately I've been obsessed with using primers. I used to just use my moisturizer, but now I am obsessed with makeup primers. So this is my current obsession. This is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Primer. I love this. First, you can put it all on like moisturizer, like what I'm doing now. And then what I like to do is I like to put it in specific areas where I have more pores. And what this is gonna do is just fill them. So now you're gonna start with a nice, clean, even complexion. Not in color, but in texture. Okay, so now it's time to actually spray this bad boy. So the first thing you wanna do is really shake it up so that you can hear that noise. Once you're done doing that, I wouldn't spray this on the back of your hand. What I would do is spray directly to your flat kabuki if you have one. I'm using the Sigma F80 and I'm just spraying that on there. And now I'm going to my cheeks. I always start on my cheeks and I like to dab and just kind of brush downward and start evening out my skin tone. So as you can see, it's just a really natural, pretty finish. You could go in with a second layer if you want even more of a full coverage. I just do one coverage because that's all I needed because my face wasn't breaking out too bad. I just had like a few little pimples down here, hormonal stuff. It's okay. But if your face is really breaking out or you just have more you want to cover, like dark spots, what you could do is you do your first layer and then I would just let that dry for a few minutes. Do I have to burp? Okay, better. Okay, so just let that dry and then go in with your second layer and you'll be good to go. I think that this is completely a full coverage foundation if you ask me. So now I'm just going in with concealer. That's the only other liquid that I go in with after this. I just thought that I would show you. And then I just go in with bronzer and that's pretty much what I use as my powder and my powder highlighter and my powder blush, and that's it. I don't think that this foundation needs to be set with like a translucent powder, but if you're oily, play with it. See what works for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you want more like foundation demo review kind of things and I will do that for you. So have an awesome day and I'll see you all soon. Bye!